محمد. الله أكبر. بحول الله وقوته. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمد ربي صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. الله أكبر. أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمد ربي صل على محمد وآل محمد. يا لطيف يا كريم ارحم عبدك الضعيف الذليل بجاه محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. الله أكبر. الحمد لله كما هو أهله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma kullu walika mujatabnil Hasan salawatuka alaihi wa ala abai fi hadi sa'si wa fi kulli sa'a aliya muhafida wa qaida wa nasira wa talila mu'aina hatta tuskinahu al-zakata wa tumatiyahu fiha tawila.
بر محمد وآل محمد صلوات. Can I request everyone to sit down so we can start the program? Bar Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad Salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن جابر بن عبد الله الأنصاري عن فاطمة الزهراء عليه السلام بنت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله قال سمعت فاطمة إنها قالت دخل علي أبي رسول الله في بعض الأيام فقال السلام عليك يا فاطمة فقلت عليك السلام. قال إني أجد في بدني ضعفا فقلت له من الضعف فقال يا فاطمة إني ائتيني بالكساء اليماني فغثيني به فأتيته بالكساء اليماني فغثيته به وسرت أنظر إليه وإذا وجهه يتلألأ كأنه البدر في ليلة تمامه وكماله فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولد الحسن قد أقبل وقال السلام عليك يا أمه فقلت وعليك السلام يا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي فقال يا أمه إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جد رسول الله فقلت نعم إن جدك تحت الكساء فأقبل الحسن نحو الكساء وقال السلام عليك يا جده يا رسول الله أتأذن لي أن أدخل معك تحت الكساء فقال وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا صاحب حوضي قد أذنت لك فدخل معه تحت الكساء فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولد الحسين قد أقبل وقال السلام عليك يا أمه فقلت وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي فقال لي يا أمه إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله فقلت نعم إن جدك وأخاك تحت الكساء فدنا الحسين نحو الكساء وقال السلام عليك يا جده السلام عليك يا من اختاره الله أتأذن لي أن أكون معكما تحت الكساء فقال وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا شافي أمتي قد أذنت لك فدخل معهما تحت الكساء فأقبل عند ذلك أبو الحسن وعلي بن أبي طالب وقال السلام عليك يا بنت رسول الله فقلت وعليك السلام يا أبا الحسن ويا أمير المؤمنين فقال يا فاطمة إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة أخي وابن أم رسول الله فقلت نعم ها هو مع ولديك تحت الكساء فأقبل علي نحو الكساء وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء قال له عليك السلام يا أخي ويا وسيي وخليفتي وساهب لوائي قد أذنت لك فدخل علي تحت الكساء ثم أتيت نحو الكساء وقلت السلام عليك يا أبتاه يا رسول الله، أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ قال وعليك السلام يا بنتي ويا بدعتي، قد أذنت لك فدخلت تحت الكساء. فلما اكتملنا جميعا تحت الكساء وأخذ أبي رسول الله بطرف الكساء وأومأ بيده اليمنى إلى السماء وقال: اللهم إن هؤلاء أهل بيتي وخاصتي وهامتي، لحمهم لحمي ودمهم دمي، يؤلمني ما يؤلمهم ويحزنني ما يحزنهم. أنا حرب لمن حاربهم وسلم لمن سالمهم، وعدو لمن آداهم ومحب لمن أحبهم. إنهم مني وأنا منهم، فاجعل صلواتك وبركاتك ورحمتك وغفرانك ورضوانك علي وعليهم، وأذهب عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. فقال الله عز وجل: يا ملائكتي ويا سكان سماواتي، إني ما خلقت سماء مبنية ولا أرضا مدحية ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيئة ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا في محبة هؤلاء الخمسة الذين هم تحت الكساء. فقال الأمين جبرائيل: يا ربي ومن تحت الكساء؟ فقال عز وجل: هم أهل بيت النبوة ومعدن الرسالة، هم فاطمة وأبوها وبعلها وبنوها. فقال جبرائيل: يا ربي أتأذن لي أن أهبط إلى الأرض لأكون معهم سادسا؟ فقال الله: نعم قد أذنت لك. فهبط الأمين جبرائيل وقال: السلام عليك يا رسول الله. العلي الأعلى يقرئك السلام ويخصك بالتحية والإكرام، ويقول لك وعزتي وجلالي: إني ما خلقت سماء مبنية ولا أرضا مدحية ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيئة ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا لأجلكم ومحبتكم، وقد أذن لي أن أدخل معكم، فهل تأذن لي يا رسول الله؟ فقال رسول الله: وعليك السلام يا أمين وحي الله، إنه نعم قد أذنت لك. فدخل جبرائيل معنا تحت الكساء. فقال لأبي: إن الله قد أوحى إليكم يقول: إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. فقال علي لأبي: يا رسول الله، أخبرني ما لجلوسنا هذا تحت الكساء من الفضل عند الله. فقال النبي: والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واستفاني بالرسالة نجيا، ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض، وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا، إلا ونزلت عليهم الرحمة وحفت بهم الملائكة واستغفرت لهم إلى أن يتفرقوا. وقال علي: إذا والله فزنا وفاز شيعتنا ورب الكعبة. فقال النبي ثانيا: يا علي، والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واستفاني بالرسالة نجيا، ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض، وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا وفيهم محموم إلا وفرج الله هما ولا مغموم إلا وكشف الله غما ولا طالب حاجة إلا وقضى الله حاجته وقال علي إذا والله فزنا وسئدنا وكذلك شيعتنا فازوا وسئدوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكعبة. موبائل کلچر فاتحہ.
آپ لوگوں کا زیادہ ٹائم نہیں لوں گا. آپ کی سما خراشی کے لیے صرف جو فہرست امام زمانہ کے حضور آج پیش ہونی ہے ہم سب کے ناموں کی، اور اس میں اپنا نام لکھانا بس ملتمس تھا کہ حاضری لگ جائے. چند سطریں تحت لفظ میں 2-3 منٹ، اس سے زیادہ ٹائم نہیں لوں گا. آپ کا درود پڑھیے گا. بسم اللہ محمد. ایک نعرہ جو آج کی وساطت سے لگانا پسند فرماؤں گا: با وفا با وفا یا عباس یا عباس، با وفا با وفا نعرہ حیدری یا علی. محمد و آل محمد بلندتر صلوات. کیا ہے علی کا خون یہ بتایا حسین نے، یہ بتایا حسین نے، اصغر سے حرملا کو ہرایا حسین نے. زنجیر شام توڑ کر آزاد ہو گیا، زنجیر شام توڑ کر آزاد ہو گیا، مطلب جو حر کا حر کو بتایا حسین نے، مطلب جو حر کا حر کو بتایا حسین نے. پیاسوں میں کوئی کہتا نہیں مجھ کو پیاس ہے، پیاسوں میں کوئی کہتا نہیں مجھ کو پیاس ہے، کیا گھول کے نہ جانے پلایا حسین نے، کیا گھول کے نہ جانے پلایا حسین نے. اور شعر آپ کی سماعتوں کی نظر: چاہے تو ایک قطرے میں تل جائے کائنات. حضرت بھائی چاہے، قمر بھائی چاہے تو ایک قطرے میں تل جائے کائنات، آنسو کا وزن اتنا بڑھایا حسین نے، آنسو کا وزن اتنا بڑھایا حسین نے. اور پھر ہے کہ رخ حسین پہ جس نے غزل کہی ہوگی، رخ حسین پہ جس نے غزل کہی ہوگی، خدا کے ہاتھ نے اٹھ اٹھ کے داد دی ہوگی، خدا کے ہاتھ نے اٹھ اٹھ کے داد دی ہوگی. ذرا جو دامن شبیر سے جھڑی ہوگی، ذرا جو دامن شبیر سے جھڑی ہوگی، یہ کائنات اسی خاک سے بنی ہوگی. اور اسی کا حق ہے چراغ خدا کہیں اس کو، اسی کا حق ہے چراغ خدا کہیں اس کو، کہ پہلی سانس مسلح پہ جس نے لی ہوگی، کہ پہلی سانس. اور سنا جو ہوگا کہ کرب و بلا ہے اس کی اساس، سنا جو ہوگا کہ کرب و بلا ہے اس کی اساس، زمین وجہ میں یوں ہی گھومنے لگی ہوگی، زمین وجہ میں ہی گھومنے لگی ہوگی. اور یہاں حسین کا ہے جشن الاجل نہ کہو، یہاں حسین کا ہے جشن اجل الاجل نہ کہو، یہاں تو ویسے بھی مولا کی حاضری ہوگی، یہاں تو یا عباس یا عباس یا عباس یا عباس یا علی. اور اس کے بعد جناب عباس کے لیے لیکن ایک آخری سطر یہاں پہ: وہ خنجروں کے لیے، فیاض بھائی، وہ خنجروں کے لیے کتنی بے بسی ہوگی، وہ خنجروں کے لیے، ہادی بھائی، کتنی بے بسی ہوگی، کوئی زبان جو قرآن پڑھ رہی ہوگی، کوئی زبان جو قرآن پڑھ رہی ہوگی. درود پڑھیے. اللہم صل علی محمد و آل محمد. اور جناب عباس کی شان میں چند سطریں اور پھر اجازت. یوں لقب کمرے بنی ہاشم ہوا عباس کا، سورجوں میں کھیلنا تھا مشغلہ عباس کا. اور آسمانوں سے بلائیں ٹوٹنے لگ جائیں گی، گر زمیں سے ٹوٹ جائے رابطہ عباس کا. اور ظلم نے سوچا تو ہوگا خطبہ زینب کے بعد، حسین بھائی، ظلم نے سوچا تو ہوگا خطبہ زینب کے بعد، مان لینا چاہیے تھا مشورہ عباس کا. مان لینا چاہیے تھا مشورہ عباس کا. اور سیدھے رستے پر اسے لانے کو کافی تھا جناب، سیدھے رستے پر اسے لانے کو کافی تھا جناب، غیر سے بس حر کی جانب دیکھنا عباس کا. اور آپ جب زیارت سب کو انشاءاللہ نصیب کرے، جو نہیں گئے ہیں اور جو ہو کے آئے ان کو بار بار نصیب کرے. قبر شہ پر عمران بھائی سرخ پرچم ہے لگا عباس کا. قبر شہ پر سرخ پرچم ہے لگا عباس کا، یعنی ایک حملہ ہے باقی با وفا عباس کا. یعنی ایک حملہ ہے باقی با وفا عباس کا. کر دیا بنتے علی نے حق ادا عباس کا، کر دیا بنتے علی نے حق ادا عباس کا. آگ میں پرچم نہیں جلنے دیا عباس کا، آگ میں پرچم نہیں جلنے دیا عباس کا. اور سجاد بھائی، فاطمہ فضا سے آ کر کہہ رہی ہیں خواب میں، فاطمہ فضا سے آ کے کہہ رہی ہیں خواب میں، میری جانب سے ذرا بازو دبا عباس کا، میری جانب سے ذرا بازو دبا عباس کا. اور جسم تو پھر جسم ہے اللہ رے ایسا ادب، جسم تو پھر جسم ہے اللہ رے ایسا ادب، شہ سے آگے کبھی سایہ نہ تھا عباس کا، شہ سے آگے تو کبھی سایہ نہ تھا عباس کا. اور جنگ صفین آپ کے سامنے ہے. فاطمہ ام البنی بیٹھی ہوئی ہیں بیچ میں، فاطمہ ام البنی بیٹھی ہوئی ہیں بیچ میں، ہے اماموں میں مسلسل تذکرہ عباس کا، ہے اماموں میں مسلسل تذکرہ عباس کا. اور کوئی مشکل اب مجھے دکھتی نہیں ہے ارسلان ازمی جو ریحان ازمی کے بیٹے ہیں. کوئی مشکل اب مجھے دکھتی نہیں ہے ارسلان، سامنے نظروں کے پرچم کھل گیا عباس کا. اجازت پر محمد و آل محمد صلوات.
بخشنودی امام زمان بلند تر صلوات. آپ سب کو ولادت امام حسین، ولادت حضرت عباس بہت بہت مبارک ہو. بہت ہی لاسٹ میں منتظر بھائی کی درخواست پہ آواز آج بالکل ساتھ نہیں دے رہی، مگر میں بالکل کوشش کروں گا اپنی طرف سے. ڈاکٹر اشرف نے منقبت پڑھی. میں اپنے اس عقیدے کا اظہار کرنا چاہ رہا ہوں کہ ہم جن لوگوں کو مانتے ہیں، جن 14 معصومین کو مانتے ہیں، اس کی وجہ سے ہم کتنے خوش قسمت ہیں، یہ ہمارے لیے اس کو سمجھنا بہت ضروری ہے. تو اس بارے میں چند شعر کہیں وہ میں پیش کرتا ہوں مولانا آپ کی اجازت سے. دعویٰ ہے میرا نار جہنم سے بری ہوں، دعویٰ ہے میرا نار جہنم سے بری ہوں، میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں دعویٰ ہے میرا نار جہنم سے بری ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں سو جائے جو قسمت تو جگا لیتا ہوں خود ہی سو جائے جو قسمت تو جگا لیتا ہوں خود ہی ہر بگڑا ہوا کام بنا لیتا ہوں خود ہی سو جائے جو قسمت تو جگا لیتا ہوں خود ہی ہر بگڑا ہوا کام بنا لیتا ہوں خود ہی میں بندہ سرکار حسین ابن علی ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں دیوانہ حیدر ہوں میں عشق سے سرشار عباس کا نوکر ہوں میں شہیدی کا عزادار دیوانہ حیدر ہوں میں عشق سے سرشار عباس کا نوکر ہوں شہیدی کا عزادار پھر کیوں نہ کہوں میں کہ مقدر کا دھنی ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں محتاج نہیں ہوں میں زمانے میں کسی کا محتاج نہیں ہوں میں زمانے میں کسی کا صدقہ مجھے ملتا ہے بہت آل نبی کا اس در کا بھکاری ہوں تو عالم کا غنی ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں یہ بات ہوا کرتی ہے آندھی کی زباں میں جو پنجتن پاک کے دشمن ہے جہاں میں نام و نشاں ان کا مٹانے کو چلی ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں ہر اہل عرب اہل عجم اہل ادب کو پنج وقت نماز آ کے بتاتی ہے یہ سب کو میں آل محمد کے گھرانے میں پلی ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں دعویٰ ہے میرا نار جہنم سے بری ہوں میں پنجتنی 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 ہوں بخشنودی امام زمان بلند تر صلوات
بسم الله محمد وآل محمد صلوات. Can you please ask Surah Fatiha for all Marhumin Surah Al-Barakat Al-Fatiha? quick announcement. Tomorrow's program, inshallah, will start at 8 o'clock with Salah, and then the main program at 8:30, Hadith Kitha, Munajat Majlis, and Munajat, and we finish with Ziyarat. As you can see on your slides for the mental health awareness. So this is just a quick announcement about that. Rida has given me a script to recite, to say, and inshallah she'll mention it again preamble tomorrow. So my elders, brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum and kushal mubarak. After Ariq's first ever and very successful mental health event in 2023, we are pleased to invite you all to part 2 taking place on Sunday 16th of February straight after Zohar Salah, inshallah. While mental health topics are becoming more widely spoken about in the secular world, there is still a shortage of opportunities to discuss mental health topics that are specific to men and women respectively, which also reflect on our Islamic teachings. It is important to keep these conversations going and learn how to support ourselves and one another. The topic of this event is addressing the balance, where you will have the opportunity to hear from a fantastic line of speakers during separate workshops for men, women, and youth running in parallel, followed by a combined but segregated lecture and Q&A, which will be projected in the separate ladies and gents hall. This is an opportunity to come together and address the shared challenges we face in our life. Please scan the QR code on the poster now, or you can click the link which has been sent around via WhatsApp to complete the Google form register your place, and we look forward to seeing you there, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum. So I request everyone to please do that. I think the message has already gone out in the WhatsApp groups of the ladies and the gents, so please scan and register as soon as possible so we know how many to cater. Bar Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat. Can you please the Maulana to the member at the loud Nar Salawat. Bar Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل، نعم المولى ونعم النصير. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وبه نستعين وهو خير ناصر ومعين. الحمد لله الفرد الأحد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد، ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على سيدنا ونبينا وشفيعنا وطبيب نفوسنا مولانا بالقاسم المصطفى محمد، اللهم صل، وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتخبين المنتجبين، ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من يوم عداوتهم إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال مولانا الصادق عليه السلام: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليك أيها العبد الصالح المطيع لله ولرسوله ولأمير المؤمنين والحسن والحسين عليهم السلام. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. Respected Mu'mineen, first and foremost, I would like to extend my heartiest felicitation, congratulation, and greeting on this auspicious night where we are celebrating the birth anniversary of son of Mawla Amirul Mu'mineen, Abul Fadl Abbas, the Lion of Karbala, the protector of ladies of Karbala, Abul Fadl Abbas alayhi salatu wassalam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Indeed, this Khushhali, it is not only for us. This Khushhali, it is very special Khushhali for the family of Mawla Amirul Mu'mineen, for Bibi Zainab, for Imam al-Hassan and Imam al-Hussein. Abul Fadl Abbas, of course, we all know that his name is not among the list of 14 Masumeen. But his status is a status whether you find that the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, they praise Abul Fazl Abbas. So this is, great personality of Abul Fazl Abbas. And the segment of the ziyarah that I have quoted, those segments are reported from our sixth Imam. When it comes to Ahlul Bayt, when it comes to especially the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, when they talk about the Abul Fazl Abbas, for example, on Ashura night, when Abul Fazl Abbas, he is in his tent, Imam al-Hussein, he comes. And of course, this segment, it is a very famous segment, and we always recite it in our ziyarat. Bi anta wa ummi, Ya Aba Abdullah, Ya Aba Abdullah, may I sacrifice upon you. May my mother, may my parents sacrifice upon you. So these segments repeatedly are said in the ziyarat when we address the Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. But Imam al-Hussein, when he addressed Abul Fazl Abbas at night of Ashura, what he said, Benafsi anta ya Abul Fazl Abbas. May I sacrifice upon you, ya Abul Fazl. Just the status of Abul Fazl Abbas. One day, Imam Syed Zeeshan Haider was sitting, and some ashab was sitting along with, with him. And these ashab, they were talking with the Imam Syed Zeeshan about the Abul Fazl Abbas. So Ravi, he narrated that he said that whenever I was mentioning the name of Abbas, Imam Syed Sajjad was standing on the name of Abul Fazl Abbas. Then he said, actually, I could not realize that Imam, whenever I mention the name of Abbas, Imam Syed Sajjad, he stands up. This standing, it is a adab, it is a, etiquette. And we are told by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Allahumma salli ala about the family of Rasulullah, that akrimu awladi in kana salihan lillah wa in kana talihan li, that you all have to respect my children. So therefore, ulama, they said Rasulullah uses the word akrimu awladi. Of course, Imams of Ahlul Bayt, they are men in first stage, but all the children and all Saadat, they are included in here. That is why ulama, they said that whenever you see a Sayyid is coming, so you have to respect him, stand for him. So why? Because this is a hadith of Jami' al-Sa'ada, that Rasulullah said, whenever you see my children are there and they are coming, you should stand and for their respect. Akrimu awladi, you should respect them. In kana salihan lillah, if they are righteous, so respect them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But if they are in kana talihan, they are not righteous, so respect them for my sake, for the respect of Rasulullah, because they are related to Rasulullah. Their blood is blood of Rasulullah. Their race is race of Rasulullah. So this is, hadith for the Sadat. And also, there is another beautiful hadith in the same, there is another book which is called Fada'il al-Sadat, very heavy and lengthy book and detailed book about the, merits of the Sadat. Over there, all the ahadith, those are reported from the Ahlul Bayt about the Sadat, family of Rasulullah, family of Ahlul Bayt. It is mentioned over there. So one of the hadith, it says that if you see a Sayyid is coming in a gathering, so you should stand up. If you do not stand for his respect or for her respect, so it means you did unjust to me. And it is a hadith of Rasulullah. And whosoever is unjust to me, he is unjust to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there are so many hadiths are mentioned. So here, Allahumma salli. So the riwayah that I'm mentioning for you, here Imam Syed Sajjad, he is the master of all the Sadat. He is sitting. And the moment name of Abul Fazl Abbas comes, he stands up. Not Abul Fazl Abbas, he himself is coming, because he is martyred on the land of Karbala. After Karbala, Imam Syed Sajjad, he listened the name of Abul Fazl Abbas, and he stands up. Ravi, he says that in the beginning, I had doubt that whether Imam is standing for the sake of name or respect of name of Abul Fazl Abbas or for something else. He said, I purposely repeated the name of Abbas. He said, Imam Syed Sajjad, again, he stood up. Then he said, still I had doubt. Again, third time to reconfirm that Imam is standing for the name of Abul Fadl Abbas. He said, I mentioned the name of Abbas. Imam Sayyid Sajjad, he stood up again and he told me that if you utter the name of Abul Fadl Abbas till the day of judgment, I will continuously stand up in respect of name of Abul Fadl Abbas. So this is this is how Ahlul Bayt. So this is how Ahlul Bayt, they respected Mawla Abul Fazil Abbas. One day, Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad was sitting in his house. A child by the name of Fadl. He was the son of Abul Fazil Abbas. After the Ashura. So Imam alayhi salam is sitting, and Fadl, he entered, the son of Abul Fazil Abbas. The moment Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad's looks fall on the Fadl, so narration says the eyes of Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad filled with tears. And then Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad, he said, Kana ammun al-Abbas nafid al-Basir. Then Imam alayhi salam, he started, praising the Imam Abul Fadl. He started praising Abul Fadl Abbas. He said that our uncle Abul Fadl Abbas, on the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to grant him a station, a position, lofty status on the day of judgment, when all the shuhada would look at that position which is given to Abul Fadl Abbas. The shuhada, shahadat, as I told you yesterday, this is the highest position. There is no position over the position of the shahada. So what he said, Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad said that on the day of judgment, Abul Fadl Abbas, he will be on a position that all the shuhada, when they look at the station of Abul Fadl Abbas, they would wish to obtain and attain such a position. The status of Abul Fadl. We don't know what position and what status Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give. It's an amazing hadith. And when our sixth Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salatu was salam, Allahumma salli. When he discussed the Mawla Abul Fadl Abbas, he said, Kanu ammun al-Abbas nafid al-Basira. Indeed, our uncle Abul Fadl Abbas, he was very wise personality. And sulb al-Iman. He was the mountain of Iman. Just, look at the interpretation Imam as-Sadiq is giving to Mawla Abul Fadl Abbas. He said, our uncle Abbas, he was nafid al-Basira. He was the wise man, wise personality. Number two, Sulb al-Iman. He was mountain of the Iman. And then he said, Jahada ma Abi Abdullah. He was mujahid. And he did jihad in companionship of our grandfather, Abu Abdullah. Wa abla bala an hasana. And he has confronted bala. Which bala? Bala of Karbala, tragedy of Karbala. He bear all the tragedy for the sake of Allah and for the sake of Imam. And then wamada shahida, and he obtained the shahada. So Ahlul Bayt, however Abul Fadl Abbas, he was not from the womb of Bibi Fatima al-Zahra, but all the children of Bibi Fatima al-Zahra, they praise Abul Fadl Abbas. So Abul Fadl Abbas' status is very great and high status. And now, our sixth Imam, the ziyarat segment that I have quoted. However, all the ziyarat, they are so beautiful. I remember a day, long time ago, I wanted to recite the Mahfil and Khushali of Mawla Abul Fazil Abbas. And in those days, we ulama only, we had access to the library only. Even the books were not that much available, and internet and phone and laptop was not available for our ulama, for us. However, they were there, but I had only library where I can go and study the books, and I supposed to recite the Khushali of Mawla Abul Fazil Abbas, and I had no books. So, and it was Saturday, Sunday, the library was off. It was not open. So I said, what to recite in the mahfil? So I was just sitting, and thinking the points and so on, but I could not get anything. I remember at that time, I prayed 2 rakat namaz, asking Allah, Ya Allah, you grant me something. I don't have any access to any, door of the knowledge. Ya Allah, you give me something. So there I was reciting, when I was finishing the namaz, so these points have come in my mind. And what is that point? After that I recited the ziyarat of Mawla Abul Fadl Abbas, which is reported from the sixth Imam. So over there, Imam alayhi salam, the Imam al-Ma'soom, he is a mansus min Allah, Imam of whole world. He is standing with adab, etiquette, before the Dharih of Abul Fazil Abbas, and he is reciting and making salam upon the Abul Fazil Abbas in this way. Assalamu alayka ayyuhal abdus salih. Just imagine, Imam of our time, Imam of that time, sixth Imam, is standing before the Dharih with respect, with honor, and making salam on Abul Fazil Abbas, saying Assalamu alayka ayyuhal abdus salih. Abd, the first word. Yesterday I also, gave you a point in regard of the abd. Abd actually, it is a position. It is a status, divine status. When we look at the Sharia, Quran, the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt, you find there are some divine status. Those are given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those are, related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, Nabuwat, it is a status, isn't it? So, prophethood. What is the meaning of Nabuwat? Means Nabi, it is from news. There is a news before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what Nabi does, he take that news and he bring it down, from top to down. And there is another status which is called Risalat. Risalat means message. So message, Rasul, he received message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he gives to the people, those who are living on the earth. So Risalat, Nabuwat, and similar to that, it is Imamat. So over there, what is happening? Things we get from top to down. So it means there is something which is not ascending. It is something which is descending from top to down. But abdiyat, what is the abd? Abd means you make dua. You make, prayer. You make namaz. You make ibadat. So then you become abd. So when an abd make ibadat, so there is not something which is coming from top to down. Ibadat from down to top. From down, it is something which is going to up. So that is why all the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they used to think that the biggest and the greatest honor is in abdiyat, not in nabuwat or not in imamat. So that is why Rasulullah, our beloved Rasul, he is Nabi, he is Rasul, he is Imam. When he goes on Miraj, so at Miraj, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks, Ya Rasulullah, tell me what should I give you? So Rasulullah said, Ya Allah, just make me your abd. Ya Allah, ordain me your abd. So that is why in Tashahud, the first thing what we did, wa ashhadu annaka abduhu. So we call Rasulullah abd. And that is why, you see, when Prophet Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, he is in the lap of his mother, and people, they started blaming the Maryam alayhi salatu wasalam. So what Maryam said, can you please ask this child, I am fasting of silence, so can you revert to my child? So Isa alayhi salatu wasalam started speaking. He said, Inni Abdullah. He did not say Inni Rasulullah or Inni Nabiullah. Why? Because the status and the position of abdiyat, being abd, servant, is a greatest status. It's a high status. So Isa, he said, Inni Abdullah, atani al-kitab, wa ja'alani nabiyat. In first instance, he mentioned that I'm an abd of Allah, I'm a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Over here, when our sixth Imam, he stands before the Dharih of Mawla Abul Fazil Abbas, he said, Assalamu alayka ayyuhal Abdus Salih. The status of Hazrat Abul Fazil Abbas is abdiyat. So this is, first title which is given to Mawla Abul Fazil Abbas. It is Abd by Imam Sadiq. And then the second word over here, As-Salih, Abdus Salih, and Al-Muti'u lillahi wa li rasulihi wa li Amir al-Mu'minin. That you are muti, you are obedient to Allah, to Rasul, to Amir al-Mu'minin, and Imam al-Hasan and Imam al-Hussein. So muti, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also commanded in Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. So Allah is commanding for these three things, Allah, Rasul, and the Imams of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. We all, mashallah, following, we all are trying our level best. No matter, on the level of ita, on what stage we are. But we all are trying our level best to be obedient to Allah, to be obedient to Rasulullah and the Imams of Ahlul Bayt. But no one of us have any certificate that we are muti of Allah, except Abul Fadl al-Abbas. Sixth Imam, he said, "Oh Abul Fadl al-Abbas, you are obedient to Allah, also to Rasulullah and all Amir al-Mu'minin, all the Imams." So it's a certificate which is given to Mawla Abul Fadl al-Abbas by our sixth Imam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Allah. So Abul Fazil Abbas, wallahi, amazing status he possesses. And then, there is a word, Assalamu alayka ayyuhal abdus salih. There is a word salih. So I was thinking, what is that? Imam could say, Assalamu alayka ayyuhal abd. That is enough, sufficient. But Imam, he does not say that he is only abd. He says abdus salih. Abul Fazil Abbas is abdus salih. I was thinking, what is the salih? I went to, find out the Naqatul Saleh and so many words, but I could not find, appropriate in relation to Abul Fadl Abbas. But when I was offering that 2 rakat namaz of the hajat to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, give me something. So at the end, I recited, Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. The Salihin, actually, it is a plural form of the Salih. So it means in every namaz, every Muslim, every day, 5 times a day at least, he makes salam on Abul Fazil Abbas alayhi salatu wassalam. Recite Allah salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. No English and no English. We are making salam on Abul Fadl Abbas alayhi salatu wassalam. So sometimes, mu'minin, they come and they say, Maulana, why it is not permissible for us to recite, shahadat salisa, third shahadat in our tashahud. So I would say, this namaz actually, it is formed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is created, or it is, made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is not fair for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to not mention Ahlul Bayt in our namaz. So when we say, Ahlul Bayt, they are everywhere in our namaz. For example, when we recite Surah Al-Hamd, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, and then Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. Who is this Sirat al-Mustaqim? When this ayah was revealed, Rasulullah was mentioning the ayah. So one of the Sahabis stood up and he said, Ya Rasulullah, what is the meaning of Sirat al-Mustaqim? Is it Tawrat? Is it Injil? Is it Zabur? Is it Quran? So narration says, at that moment, Amir al-Mu'mineen was entering into mosque. Rasulullah, he raises his finger and he said, Hada Amir al-Mu'mineen. The one who is coming, he is Amir, he is a Sirat al-Mustaqim. So mentioning of, Ahlul Bayt is everywhere in namaz. So we just need to ponder about it. It's not like that if we are not mentioning the Shahadat Salisa, we are ignoring the Ahlul. No, Ahlul Bayt, they are everywhere. Even they are in salawat. When you make salawat, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad, and it is this riwayah, it is also mentioned in the books of Ahlul Sunnah, and Ahlul Sunnah fiqh also, they confess that without the salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, our namaz and tashahud is not accepted. Our namaz is batil. So even they should recite it. So without salawat, tashahud is not complete. And if someone leaves tashahud, if someone leaves salawat from the namaz, so his namaz is invalidated. So anyway, So all the Ahlul Bayt, they are respecting Ahlul Bayt, respecting Abul Fazl Abbas. And the topic that I wanted to discuss, the time is going very fast, but inshallah, very briefly. Topic of tonight is adab, of Abul Fazl Abbas, etiquette. Abul Fazl Abbas, he was on peak in terms of the adab. If you want to learn adab, adab is something which is needed for everyone, for our children, our elderly people, and adab is needed for our youth, husband, wife. So adab, it is implemented in all the walk of our life. So adab is necessary, very necessary. You remember yesterday I indicated that how Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, he is presenting his adab before imams of Ahlul Bayt, and how Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam, he's putting his adab before Rasulullah. Don't you remember on 28th of Rajab when Imam al-Hussein left Medina? So he is going to the haram of Rasulullah, holy shrine of Rasulullah, the grave of Rasulullah, making salam many times. Why? I can say to Imam al-Hussein, yeah, Imam al-Hussein, Rasulullah passed away. He's no more there. But Imam al-Hussein wanted to say, this is adab. However, my grandfather Rasulullah is not alive, but his grave is there. Without informing him, I cannot leave Medina. Today, you see, when we want to travel, our children, so maybe the father is sleeping and he goes away, and we don't know when our children leave house. Sometimes even we are leaving and our father is sleeping, or our father is standing is sitting in a room, and he does not know where we are going. So these are the adab. We have to follow these adabs. So adab, they are very important. Look at how al-Banin, she taught adab to all her children. When al-Banin, she entered in the house of Mawla Amir al-Mu'min after the demise of Bibi Fatima al-Zahra, historian, they have written, she stops at the threshold of house of Fatima al-Zahra. And she sits down, she makes sajda. Ya Allah, I'm thankful to you that you made me a servant of the house of Bibi Fatima al-Zahra. So there, when she arrives, so she meet Imam al-Hasan and Imam al-Hussein and Bibi Zainab and Kulsum, and she said to them that, oh Hassan and oh Hussein, I came, of course, as a wife of your father in your house, but not as a mother of you. You all are my masters. Oh Hussein, I'm your slave. Don't regard me your mother. And that is why al-Banin name was Fatima. And al-Banin herself, she said to Mawla Amir al-Mu'min, Ya Ali, can you please change my name? Because whenever you call me Fatima, they remember their mother Fatima. It was the adab of Bibi al-Banin alayhi salam. So, and in the same manner, she raises her children. And al-Banin, she had 4 children. Abul Fazl Abbas, Ja'far, Uthman, and Abdullah. Uthman, he was son of Amir al-Mu'min from the womb of al-Banin. Uthman, actually in those days, Uthman was not the alam, and Imam Amir al-Mu'minin, he put this name to his child because of the love of Uthman ibn Mad'un, who was the close companion of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Isaiah salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Just see the adab, all throughout the life of all her children. She is teaching them the adab that Hussein is the master, not your brother. Do not call him brother, call him Aqa, Mawlai, Sayyidi. So that is why Abul Fazl Abbas all the time he is calling Sayyidi, Mawlai. And how time is going very fast. So that is why let me give you a beautiful riwayah. On Ashura day, when it is the morning time, Umar ibn Sa'ad, he wanted to meet Mawla Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. See the adab. Here, when al-Banin, she comes to the house of Amir al-Mu'minin, to house of Bibi Fatima, she said, I am a slave. And look at another riwayah, the riwayah which is related to Abul Fazl Abbas. Abul Fazl Abbas on Ashura day, a messenger come to Imam al-Hussein from Umar ibn Sa'ad. And Umar ibn Sa'ad, he sent message that, oh Aba Abdullah al-Hussein, I want to meet you all alone. I don't want anyone to be with you or with me. So I want to meet you in secret. So Imam al-Hussein, he said, no problem, I'm ready. So from that side, Umar ibn Sa'd, he start, moving and walking. From this side, Imam al-Hussein start moving. So when Imam al-Hussein wanted to move, so Abul Fazl Abbas, comes. So Imam al-Hussein, he said, Abul Fazl Abbas, you remain here. Huh? Why? Because Umar ibn Sa'ad, he called me all alone. Huh? So I have to go alone. So Abul Fazl Abbas, he said, okay, no problem, Wallah. So Imam al-Islam, he's moving toward the Umar ibn Sa'ad. So when he was moving, so Imam al-Hussein, he felt that someone is coming behind. He turned his face, he saw that the Abul Fazl Abbas is bending his head down and he is following the Imam al-Hussein. So Imam al-Hussein, he said, Abul Fazl Abbas, I told you that Umar ibn Sa'ad, he wants to meet me all alone, in secret. So you know what Abul Fazl Abbas said? Mawla, don't you see that the Umar ibn Sa'ad is coming and his ghulam is following him? If he can come with his ghulam, why you not can go with your ghulam? Mawla, I am your ghulam, I am your slave. So it is a character, it is an adab of, Abul Fazl Abbas. Abul Fazl Abbas, all these things, they are taught by his mother, al-Banin. When the news of Shahadat reaches to al-Banin in Medina, there is a scholar, Ayatollah Mamqani. He wrote a book by the name of Ar-Rijal. So over there he brought this riwayah. He said when reporter comes to Medina, or some books it is written that when Bashir ibn Jaslam start making announcement in Medina, so he comes to the Mahalla Bani Hashim, and al-Banin, she comes out from the house and she heard news that the Aba Abdullah al-Hussein passed away in Karbala. So in beginning she confronted, she said, no, Bashir, what you are saying, it is all wrong, because Hussein is not alone, Abul Fazl Abbas with him. He said, no, Hussein was martyred. So Bashir ibn Jaslam, he said, yes, Hussein is martyred along with the Abul Fazl Abbas. So al-Banin, she said, Bashir, you do not know Abul Fazl Abbas. He learned his skill of battle from his father Amirul Mu'mineen. You do not know Abul Fazl Abbas. I know Abul Fazl Abbas. No one can get closer to Abul Fazl Abbas. He is so brave. So then, narration says the Bashir ibn Jaslam, he mentioned the story of the Shahadat of Mawla Abul Fazl Abbas, and look at the adab, and look at the love of al-Banin. That when she heard that the Abul Fazl Abbas is martyr, and Ja'far was martyr, and Abdullah and Uthman, all her 4 sons, they were martyr. So after listening them, she said, Kulluhum وَمَنْ تَحْتَ الْخَضْرَاءِ بِفِدَاءِ الْحُسَيْنِ. All my children, all 4 my children, and whatever I possess, they may sacrifice on my son Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. This was the love of Bibi al-Banin alayhi salam. So adab, adab, it is very important. We all need to learn it. Our 6th Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, La miratha kal adab. There is no inheritance which is better than the adab. If you want to inherit something from your parent, you want to leave something as an asset for your children, the best thing, it is adab. Teach your children, adab. And Amirul Mu'minin also in that hadith, which is very famous, that haqqul waladi ala walidihi thalas. Every child, it has 4 rights over the shoulder of his father. And what are those? Number 1, Quran. That father should teach Quran. Number 2, father, first father should give good name. Number 2, Quran. Number 3, an yuhassina adabahu. That father should teach his child adab, etiquette, how to behave with the people, and what are the adab before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is a great scholar whose name is Ayatollah Karim Jahmi. So he wrote a book by the name of Al-Adab. In that book, in that book, he brought 12 type of adab. He said adab, one type of adab before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you are, before Allah, how to present yourself before Allah. Many times, we are having short and we stand up for the namaz and we say Allahu Akbar. No, it's not adab for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There sometimes we have a adab which is adab before Rasulullah. Quran in Surah Al-Hujurat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about the adab before Rasulullah. There are some adab when you are before your teacher, when you are before a alim, when you are before your father. So different type of adabs are there. One adab which is very important, it is adab before your imam. When you are before your imam, when you are making salam. So that is why, when we say, Assalamu alaikum ya hujjatullah, so we raise our hand and we put it on our head. Or if we are sitting, we stand up. So this is all, adab. We are making adab before the imam. They are etiquette of the, of us and ihtaram and the respect to the imam. And over here, I would like to mention a beautiful, understanding. A youth, in madrasa, he asked me, Maulana, why we stand up when we mention the name of our 12 imam? A beautiful question. So one of the reason why we have to stand up when we mention the imam of our time, actually, our imam is not like any other imam. Our imam, he is called Al-Qa'im. He is going to bring revolution and he is in need of support and helper. So whenever we mention the name of imam, so why we stand up? We show etiquette, show adab that, yeah, imam, whenever you reappear, I will be with you, I'm ready to support you. So that is why, we stand up and so these adab, before the imam. And therefore, narration says in regard of the adab of Abul Fazl Abbas, when it was night of Ashura, Bibi Zainab alayhi salam, she's out from the khayam and she was just walking in between the khayam of the ashab and the Abu. There was a specific place where there were all the tents of Banu Hashim, and on the other hand, there were tents of ashab of Imam al-Hussein, and the on the other side, those were relative to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. So narration says that the Bibi Zainab alayhi salatu wasalam, she was, having a round in there. She was roaming around the tents of Banu Hashim. When she reaches near the tent of Abul Fazl Abbas at night of Ashura, she narrated this riwayah. She said, when I was near the door or near the tent of Abul Fazl Abbas, I heard that Abul Fazl Abbas, he gathered all his brothers in one tent. Ja'far, Abdullah and Uthman. And Abul Fazl Abbas, he is addressing them. And he is saying to his brother, oh my brothers, Ya abna'u ummi. These are the wording of the riwayah. That, oh, the sons of my mother, means my brother. Ma ra'yukum leghada. What is your opinion? What is your decision for tomorrow? Tomorrow it is sacrifice day. Tomorrow, it is decided that there is a battle and there would be bloodshed, there would be fight tomorrow. So tell me, what is your opinion for tomorrow? What is your decision for tomorrow? What you are going to do? So all three brothers, they said to Abul Fazl Abbas, oh Abbas, you are our elder brother. After father, you are the one who brought up us. Oh, you are the one who raised us. Now you are in place of our father. You tell us what should we do tomorrow. Your decision would be our decision. So narration says that Abul Fazl Abbas, he said, if you are leaving your decision upon me, if you regard my decision as your decision, my decision is tomorrow do not let Abu Abdullah al-Hussein go into battlefield and no one touch Abu Abdullah al-Hussein until we are alive. It was the decision. This was the wafa and this was the adab of Imam al-Hussein. So this is, how Bibi Zainab alayhi salatu wasalam, she got hawsala and she got, courage and someone asked me, Maulana, there is nothing much about the Abul Fazl Abbas in the history. Like, for the others, Imam. Of course, let me give you a beautiful, story over here. There is a alim, Sunni alim, whose name is Abdul Fattah. He passed away in 1992. And he was professor at Jamia Al-Azhar, from Al-Azhar University in Cairo. So he is a Sunni scholar. He wrote a book by the name of Al-Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, 8-volume book. He wrote about the Fadail of Amir Mu'minin, Sunni scholar. They say when he wrote this book, they become a ghawgha, what you call, they become commotion in the whole world, Sunni world, that this Sunni scholar is writing book about the Fadail of Amir Mu'minin, about the Fadail of Ali alayhi salatu wasalam. So, and because of that, he was sacked from the university, and he was forced to stop all his lectures. So, this man, after that, he comes to Iran. Iranian, scholar, they invited him because it was an asset for us, and still it is an asset for us. 8-volume book. Today I was looking at the internet, that book. So he was invited by some scholars to Iran. So all scholars, they had conference in his respect. So when he presented his book there and he talked about himself, so a man stood up and he raised a question. He said that Amir, of course, you wrote beautiful book, and he asked, this man, he asked question from Abdul Fattah. That Dr. Abdul Fattah, mashallah, you had big research about the Amir al-Mu'minin. But did you find any khutbah or any sermon or any legacy which was left by Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib in the time of Rasulullah? He searched. He said no. All the khutbah of Nahjul Balagha and all saying Kalimat al-Qisar and all Fadail, they are all after Rasulullah. So this man, he kept quiet. He said, yes, it is surprising for me that I did not find anything. He said, what is the reason? This questioner, he questioned that what is the reason? He said, I don't have any idea. I did not think, I did not ponder about it. So over there was an alim whose name is Ayatollah Ha'iri. He stood up and he said, yes, I know the answer of it. He said, the answer is, as long as Rasulullah was alive, Amir al-Mu'minin did not show his existence, actually. His all, forget about the khutbah, even his existence, he did not show. He did not reveal himself. Always he is following the Rasulullah. Kuntu attabi'uhu fasil attiba. That Amir al-Mu'minin himself says that I used to follow Rasulullah as long as Rasulullah was alive, the way child of camel follow the she camel or its mother. It was the adab of Amir al-Mu'minin. That Amir al-Mu'minin never ever give any khutbah. Why? Because a greater scholar, greater position was there. So that is why Amir al-Mu'minin, he was absolutely quiet. He did not say anything. And similar to here, Abul Fazil Abbas. Abul Fazil Abbas, 36 years old. When Amir al-Mu'minin passed away, he was 16 years. So 16 years he spent in the time of Amir al-Mu'minin. Then 10 years with Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba, and 10 more years with Imam al-Hussein alayhi salatu. So that is why Abul Fazil, it doesn't mean that Abul Fazil Abbas did not have any merit or any excellences or fadail. Abul Fazil Abbas, he had a lot of and tremendous fadail because he did not get opportunity to reveal his fadail. It was all because of the adab of Abul Fazil Abbas. And that is why Abul Fazil, he was 36 years old. Just imagine, the difference between Imam al-Hussein and Abul Fazil Abbas is 20 years. 36 years, and Imam al-Hussein, he was 56. So 20 years difference between the Imam al-Hussein. He was not that so young, 35 years, 36 years old, at the land of Karbala. He could give opinion. Just if you look at the history of Karbala, when Imam al-Hussein was leaving Medina, many people comes to Imam al-Hussein. For example, Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, he comes to Imam al-Hussein, he started giving lecture to Imam al-Hussein. Ya Hussein, don't go to Karbala, just remain over here. You should do the same what your brother Hassan has done. I'm not happy with your decision. And then, Abdullah ibn Abbas comes and he said, Mawla, okay, if you are, first of all, my advice is don't go to Karbala, because Kufi, or don't go to Kufa, because Kufi people, they are very unloyal. If you are insisting to leave the Medina, go to the Yemen. So they are giving advice. Abdullah ibn Zubair comes, he gives his own opinion. But just look at the history. Abul Fazl Abbas, he was along with the Imam al-Hussein. Single time in history you do not find that Abul Fazl Abbas gave any opinion to Imam al-Hussein. It was the adab of Abul Fazl Abbas. And despite of that, Imam al-Hussein now and then is commanding Abul Fazl Abbas. Abul Fazl Abbas organized the tent. You should establish tent here near the Farad. When, Hur comes, Imam al-Hussein does not, did not command to anyone else. He command to Abul Fazl Abbas, remove the tents from here. Abul Fazl Abbas, go and take the one night muhlat respite from them. Why all the time Abul Fazl Abbas? Because Imam al-Hussein, he knows the way Abbas is obedient to me or has adab to me, no one else has adab, such a adab to me. So that is why, Abul Fazl Abbas, even, when it was Shahadat time, last moment, Imam al-Hussein said to Abbas, first Abbas he came, and he said, Mawla, can you give me permission? And only two people are remaining, Imam al-Hussein and Abul Fazl. Just listen it very carefully. Beautiful, point I would like to present over here. Only Imam al-Hussein and Abul Fazl Abbas. Two people are remaining. So Abul Fazl Abbas, he said, Mawla, give me permission to go to battlefield. Imam al-Hussein said, no. Abul Fazl Abbas, tafarraqa askari. If you go battlefield, my lashkar, my, troop will be scattered or will be shattered. I would say to Imam al-Hussein, Mawla, where is that lashkar, which is going to be shattered, which is going to be scattered? Imam would say, I'm telling to Abul Fazl Abbas, or I'm giving the status to Abul Fazl Abbas. And what is that status? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran, he says about the Ibrahim, Kana Ibrahim ummatan. That Ibrahim, he was not individual. Ibrahim, he was a complete nation. And Abul Fazl Abbas to Imam al-Hussein, he is not an individual. Actually, he is a complete lashkar. That is why Imam al-Hussein, he said, Abul Fazl Abbas, if you go, my whole troop is going to be shattered. You all alone is my lashkar. So this was the maqam of Abul Fazl Abbas. So the status of Abul Fazl Abbas is very high. We cannot, the more we think, the more beautiful understanding we receive. And Abul Fazl Abbas, he is the ocean of fadail. Let us pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the rights of Abul Fazl Abbas. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our hajat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to follow the footstep of Abul Fazl Abbas. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to inculcate the teaching of Abul Fazl Abbas into our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to raise our children on the path of Abul Fazl Abbas. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to inculcate the adab. May Allah give us tawfiq to teach adab to our family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to read Quran, inculcate Quran into our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to go for the Hajj and the ziyarat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. May Allah grant us the shafaat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us rizq al-halal. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from rizq al-haram. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant children to those who are deprived from them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help those who are being suffered. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help the mazlumeen across the world, especially in Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, and Pakistan, Karachi, as well as in Afghanistan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala eradicate the dhulm from the surface of earth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give dignity and honor and increment in the age to our Maraji. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasten the reappearance of our Imam. May Allah ordains us upon among the Ansar and the Ashab of our Imam. وآخر دعوان الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين صلوات على محمد وآل محمد.
جی السلام علیکم. یوم ولادت امام حسین علیہ السلام اور مولا عباس علیہ السلام صرف 3 اشعار مولا امام حسین علیہ السلام کی خدمت میں پیش کرنا چاہتا ہوں آپ کی اجازت سے. غم کا علاج اس کے سوا کچھ نہیں، غم کا علاج اس کے سوا کچھ نہیں، خاک شفا ہے میری دوا اور کچھ نہیں، خاک شفا ہے میری دوا اور کچھ نہیں. مال ختیجہ ضرب علی سجدے حسین، مال ختیجہ ضرب علی سجدے حسین، اسلام میں بس اس کے سوا اور کچھ نہیں. یا علی. آخری مصرع. اس نے کہا دین کی تاریخ پوری لکھ، اس نے کہا دین کی تاریخ پوری لکھ، میں نے فقط حسین لکھا اور کچھ نہیں. بر محمد و آل محمد صلوات.
صلوات بر محمد و آل محمد. ایک قطع اور ایک چھوٹا سا قصیدہ میں پیش کروں گا. خزانہ being a treasure and الماس being the diamond. آپ لوگ سن چکے ہیں یہ قطع. صلوات بھیجیے محمد و آل محمد. خزانے کی جو زینت ہو اسے الماس کہتے ہیں، خزانے کی جو زینت ہو اسے الماس کہتے ہیں. تمنا پانی کی ہوتی ہے جب تو پیاس کہتے ہیں. تمنا پانی کی ہوتی ہے جب تو پیاس کہتے ہیں. جہاں پیتے ہیں سب پانی اسے کہتے ہیں سب دریا. جہاں پیتے ہیں سب پانی اسے کہتے ہیں سب دریا. جو دریا کو پلاتا ہو اسے عباس کہتے ہیں. یا جو دریا کو پلاتا ہو اسے عباس کہتے ہیں. صلوات بر محمد و آل محمد. مرحوم سبت جعفر کا کلام ہے، اللہ ان کے درجات کو بلند فرمائے. کل میرے بیٹے نے پڑھا تھا، میں نے سوچا آج بھی میں انہی کا کلام پڑھتا ہوں. صلوات بھیجیے محمد و آل محمد. عقد بنی سے علی نے کیا، جس کی خاطر وہ شیر جنا گیا، عقد بنی سے علی نے کیا، جس کی خاطر وہ شیر جنا گیا، بول اٹھے مرتضیٰ یہ تو عباس ہے، میرے شبیر کا قدرداں گیا، بول اٹھے مرتضیٰ یہ تو عباس ہے، میرے شبیر کا قدرداں گیا، خوش ہیں حسنین ام البنین و علی، خلد سے فاطمہ نے بھی دی تہنیت، ام کلثوم و زینب ہوئی سجدہ ریز، ان کے سر پر ایک اور صاحباں آ گیا، وارث حمزہ و جعفر و مرتضیٰ، تا قیامت علم دار فوج خدا، عزم و ضبط و شجاعت اطاعت وفا، خدمت و استقامت نشاں آ گیا، بول اٹھے مرتضیٰ یہ تو عباس ہے، میرے شبیر کا قدرداں آ گیا، دستگیری کرے گا جو ہر ایک کی، باوجود کہ ہوں گے قلم اس کے ہاتھ، دستگیری کرے گا جو ہر ایک کی، باوجود کہ ہوں گے قلم اس کے ہاتھ، ایک لقب جس کا باب الحوائج بھی ہے، وہ مطیع امام زمان گیا، جیتے جی وہ رہا بھوکا پیاسا، مگر اس کے صدقے میں پلتے ہیں جن و بشر، خادم خاص جنت کے سردار کا، عبد صالح جوان جنا گیا، فاطمہ کی امانت سمجھ کر مجھے اپنی آغوش میں قبر نے رکھ لیا، مجھ سے ملنے کو آئے علی جب سنا، میرے عباس کا مدح خواں آ گیا، یا علی 1 minute off now، صلوات پر محمد والے محمد، بول اٹھے مرتضیٰ یہ تو عباس ہے، میرے شبیر کا قدرداں گیا، فاطمہ کی امانت سمجھ کر مجھے اپنی آغوش میں قبر نے رکھ لیا، مجھ سے ملنے کو آئے علی جب سنا، میرے عباس کا مدح خواں آ گیا، اب ان کے درجات کے لیے آپ دعا کیجیے گا انشاءاللہ، سبط جعفر جو تھا عام سا آدمی، کرتے کرتے صلوات بھیجیے، سبط جعفر جو تھا عام سا آدمی، کرتے کرتے ثنائے نبی و علی، سایہ پرچم مولا عباس میں، چلتے چلتے کہاں سے کہاں آ گیا، نعرہ حیدری، نعرہ صلوات،
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مولانا صاحب, my elders, brothers and sisters and dear children, Assalamu alaikum. Just a couple of quick announcements. You must have seen an email from Muntazir Bhai regarding the Council of European Jamaats launching a Ramadan Quran competition in which children from age, under 8 years are invited to participate in the competition of recitation of the Juz 29th and the Hifz of Surah Al-Fajr. 9 to 13 years, Hifz of Surah Al-Dukhan and the recitation of Juz 1 to 5. 14 years and above, Surah Al-Rum, Hifz and the full Quran. And those who are in special needs, the Hifz of Surah Al-Qadr. Now this is a challenge. I know it's a big challenge, but that is where we should be. So I would encourage all our children to participate and try. And there's going to be, obviously, exam going to be via Zoom. They're going to be tested. And I would like to see that Essex Jamaat comes up and that boys and girls are going to be saying, yes, Quran is our forte too. And we are going to try to recite Quran, to memorize Quran. If not memorize, recite the Quran. But Quran should be part of our lives. And inshallah, I encourage everybody to look into this. Muntazir Bhai, if you can send this email again, and so that everybody can look, and inshallah, I hope all the children will participate. The second is that, as you know, that we still have a loan outstanding for the center. It was about 200,000, but now it's just about 150,000, alhamdulillah. We still have got the ijaza. The World Federation has kindly extended our ijaza up to July. So, Mu'mineen, if you have got any funds for khums, you are requested to remit it through us. And there are two advantages. One is that our loan is going to be paid, and also we can claim gift aid if you are eligible for gift aid. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Abdulus salam. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے نام عباس وسیلہ منشاء زہرا ارادہ اے علی حکم جلی ثانی جعفر طیار ہے غیرت کا ولی خود چنا خالق اکبر نے ہے وفا کے لیے نام عباس ہے ہر دعا کے لیے اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے نام عباس وسیلہ کوئی مانے یا نہ مانے ہے یہ ایمان میرا نام عباس ہے بخشش کا ہے سامان میرا چشمہ فیض ہے چشمہ فیض ہے یہ در ہر ایک عطا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے دعا کے لیے، اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے، نام عباس ہے ہر باب شعر امامت پہ جو بھی آئے گا، جو بھی مانگے گا قسم حق کہ وہ مل جائے گا، نسخہ کیمیا، نسخہ کیمیا ہے نام یہ شفا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے، اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے، نام وسیلہ ہم کو روزے پہ بلاؤ میرے آقا عباس، ہم کو روزے پہ بلاؤ میرے آقا عباس، چم لے آ کے زری کو میرا آقا عباس، بہر معصومہ، بہر معصومہ سکینہ کی التجا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ دعا کے لیے، اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے الہی ببیمار دشت بلا، جو بیمار ہو جلد پاوے شفا، الہی برائے امام زمان ہمیں حول محشر سے دے تو امان، قیامت کو محشور ہو بالی، اٹھے قبر سے کہے کہ ہم یا علی، ہے پانچ بنو مل چہار دہتن احمد و علی، زہرا و حسن، شبیر سے لے تا امام زمان، شبیر سے لے تا امام زمان، ہر ایک پہ صدا صلوات پڑھو، صلوات صلوات و سلام، یا امام زمان فرما و ظہور، یا امام زمان صلوات۔
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء، السلام عليك يا هجية الكبرى، السلام عليك يا حسن مجتبى، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله الحسين وعلى ثلاثة المعصومين من ذريتك، علي بن حسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر محمد موسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى محمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والحجة بن الحسن عجل الله فرجا واشرح الله مرجا وظهورا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كن وليك حجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في عبساتي وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسمنه وزكاته وتمتعه فيها طويلا.
إلى أرواح المؤمنين المنات